Today we're going to be doing a sound test on all of the dirt bikes. We're going to be doing the 125, the 140, and maybe even the 250. Obviously, the 250 is going to be louder than all of them. What I'm really curious about is the sound difference between the 140 and the 125. Because the 125 has an aftermarket exhaust, but the 140 has a stock exhaust. So my prediction is these two are going to be around the same, and then this one is obviously just going to be louder overall. Let's roll them out. I spent about 20 minutes looking for the most accurate sound test app on my phone, and we're going to be using that. We're going to start with the lowest CC and then work our way up to the highest. Okay, so we're going to test the sound just while the bike is at an idle, and then we're going to do a rev. Okay, so we have the results in for the 125. At an idle, the bike was at about 82. For a rev, it was at 102. And how I'm testing this is I'm just basing this off of the highest number I've seen. All right. It's really close. So far, I'm looking at 77. The idle, the 140 was at 77, and for the rev, it was at 101. It's time for the 250. Right now it's between 98 and 99. As my prediction, we got this at 105. So I am going to look back at the footage and I'll put up all of the quote-unquote the scores of all three of the bikes. Obviously the 250 was the loudest. My main thing that I wanted to see was the test between the 125 and the 140, because an aftermarket exhaust and a stock exhaust could be kind of as loud. I'm officially on summer break, and yeah, this is my first time on the bike, or first time riding on summer break, so there's not going to be any track videos for a couple of days because it's hot as hell. I mean, it's summer break and it's summer, so it's hot. bike is so tiny. Holy crap, dude. This bike, it's like a pit bike now. Ooh, look at that. I slide so much on the bike. Why am I sliding? Oh, because I cleaned it. Dude, that's wild. I cleaned the seat and it's so slippery. Dude, look how small I am on this bike. It's like a pit bike now. It's crazy. It's like, look at my knees. Look how bent they are. Oh man, it's time for a new bike. And I am getting a new bike in a couple of months. It's either going to be a CRF 150 or a KX 250. It's going to be one or the other. Whatever is, you know, the better option for me and whatever is safer. I'm going to miss this bike so much. I'm going to miss it. But at the same time, I can't wait to get a louder and faster bike. And taller bike. So, this video is just going to be kind of like a riding and talking. I mean, you know, there's not really much to do. You guys have seen me ride through these streets many times. So, nothing new. But, yeah. So, as it goes for selling this bike, I'm gonna miss it, you know, I really am, but it's like, at the same time, I mean, not really, you know, I want a bigger bike and a faster bike. Mainly, I don't even care about the speed at this point. I just care about taller bikes. I would keep this bike for another 2 years if I could make this bike taller. I honestly would. But I can't. You can't do that, you know? I mean, I'm sure you could make it a little taller, but we couldn't make it as tall as I want it to be. And as it goes for what happened to getting the 250? I never said the 250 is going to be my next bike. I mean, okay, maybe I said it like once or twice, but mainly I said it might be my next bike. And it might be, but as of right now, it's probably not. As of right now, we're looking at a CRF 150. And the reason why we're looking at that is because I don't want a two-stroke. So many of you guys are like, there's so many bikes that you could get, but there's not for me. I don't want a two-stroke. So literally my only options is a 150, 250, and technically a 450. I'm definitely not getting a 450. As I was saying, obviously I'm not getting a 450. That's out of the picture immediately. I could get a 250. I could get a 250. It's honestly right now between 250 and 150. Now the reason why it might be a 150 over a 250 is because going from a 140cc to a 250cc, the difference it's a big difference. Alright, we're just waiting for my dad right now. But it's a big difference, you know, it's a really big difference. And I've ridden the 250 before. You guys have seen me do it. And off camera, I've also ridden the 250 around the streets. And, you know, I sit on it perfectly, but that's not the problem. The problem isn't that, yes, you know what, yes, I can handle that bike going 30, 20 miles an hour in second gear. But going on a track or even trail riding, I can't handle it. And no, I'm not going to be mad if I don't get the 250. I am extremely happy right now, when I am happy right now when I get a 250 or when I get a 150. I want a bigger, taller, and faster bike. And whether I get a 150 or a 250, it's going to be both of those things. Only difference is that the 250 is just a little more everything than a 150. That's all it is. Sunset! Oh my god, dude! Oh man! Oh, this is amazing! Look at this! Look, right when we come around this corner. Oh my god, dude! Come on! Oh man, that's wow! See, this is why I like backyard riders. Or backyard riding, I should say. Because when you ride track, you can't just ride a dirt bike and, do this. This is why I approve of backyard riding. I don't hate on it too much. Just don't be a full-time backyard rider. And the reason why I say don't be a backyard rider, it's not because it's stupid. You're missing out on all of the other fun things to do with dirt biking. I've never been up here before. I'm riding slow. I'm enjoying it.